From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Tokyo taking on North Carolina. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Paul Skeens. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Got the win in his last start, gave up 1 hit as he pitched deep into the ball game. That was clearly a quality start. We'll see if he's got another one in him this time.
Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. That's a little high. And here we go with Game 2. Cut on and missed at 101. And now it's even 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Down the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Lee patrolling center field. 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Starting on the mound in this one, number 45.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Digging in, Bryce Turang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have it.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Move to second, and he's back in safely. Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. Turang up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground.
The first baseman,
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Off the plate inside, and that is ball one. On the ground to third, Kim. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go on to inning number 2. The All-Stars out front 1-0. Second game of the ALCS. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kang. Skeens back to work. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one close, rule the ball. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Stepping in, Choi. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one at triple digits.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh, the throw is wild. That just misses, and the count is 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And that one hammered. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, base is empty. Kim digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Crow Armstrong went deep in his most recent game. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next one in the dirt. way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike one.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And that's too high.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses. 2-2. And that one upstairs. Strike 3. Scheme sends her packing.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that's a little bit high.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Judge sizing this one up. 2 away down.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle.
So up next, Kyle Stowers worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Trout. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That's in there. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Correct.
So the lineup flips over. This is Bryce Turang. There's a strike. Check swing, called strike. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, they'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in. Bobby Witt Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a good eye there. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering misses down and away. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Now
even if it's still in the
13.
strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Choi getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And now here is Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Choi, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the sweeper is off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
That clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Down the line. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
Rio.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Roll to short, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar.
So now here's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. We played 4. The All-Stars with the lead 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skeens back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now here is Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. That one at triple digits.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams preparing to come on if needed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And that's down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And now 2-2. That one missed.
Full count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he's having some real issues with control.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next is the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
First and second here, no outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Golden opportunity right here. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Second game of the ALCS. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. That's to third, Kim. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The third baseman, number 8, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. For Armstrong, over at first with one away. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter. I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
The 1-0. And that one missing low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Judge calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
50.
He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hang in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Choi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turang tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars have the advantage, 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bryce Turang. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. And just misses with that.
As it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike one. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Kim. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Judge comes up empty there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. Off the plate, and the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mason Miller on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Tommy Edman now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Miller, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Trout is there. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 14.
Now it's the shortstop. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Up the middle, Witt. On to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 12.
Kim digs in now. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball.
2 down,
2
nobody
strikes.
on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the All-Stars, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Park getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Vest getting cranked up as well. That's inside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it across the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play
Now
won't be
back,
trending on
the
social
designated
media
hitter,
later on,
Gunnar
but it's still important to execute it to perfection.
Henderson.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's
1-0.
outside. Now this is a rocket to left. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on
The
base.
catcher,
Maybe even extra
17.
bases. No
Well.
dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Smith.
So 2 down now, and here is Will Smith, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking
One
hitters
strike.
early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
To the right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 45 gives way. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Steven Oker.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And That is out of play. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new
Josh
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Hader.
Josh Hader. Jason Dominguez
For
getting
Tokyo,
ready to
the
hit.
designated
3
hitter,
strikeouts
Jason
already. He's 0 for 3.
Dominguez.
Hader, a former All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the All-Star.
Now the number
the
2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baez.
One ball.
You got to remember to take the
strike.
donut off the bat, partner.
Dominguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout grabs it on the run.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Park.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a
Leading
tight
off
lead
for North
late in the
Carolina,
ball game.
the third
Some of
baseman,
them are just
Alex
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bregman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
One ball, no strike.
Out front, rip foul. Towards first, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Wow.
Here's Mike Trout. one fouled off. And there's a ball. That one's in there. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of the staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that drops in for a strike. Yoan. Now fly ball to right center. Lee on the move. He's got it. And the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Whitlock.
Now pitching, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, one-run game. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Stanton.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Clay Holmes getting loose out there. Number 26 getting loose as well. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here's the first baseman, Kang. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Outside low. And the count even 1-1. And that one is inside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Number 13.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Choi. 1 for 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. Out to short. Witt. Whips it across. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The All-Stars had the lead 2-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Garrett Clevenger.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate.
Jr.
And a pitch. Outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-1.
That's down and in. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game, bottom 9. Flips the corner. Now 3-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Outside. And that's ball 1. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, no strike.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering is outside. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Clevenger is just 1 strike away. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.